Welcome to episode 937. Jose Feliciano, young private equity billionaire from Puerto Rico. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 937, lesson 1 to 5. This is lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, conviction to wait 2 years without funding.
Particularly during the Great Recession in 2008, 2009, we were trying to raise our first institutional fund, and it was very difficult. It took us almost 2 years to do that. And that's where your convictions is tested, right? You know, you have to have the passion, the entrepreneurial seal for basically creating a firm and creating something that is yours.
Lesson 2, how to scale a business through strategy and training.
Managing that growth and handling that growth, I think is twofold. One, being very true and focused on your strategy, never straying from that strategy. And the second is not only hiring the right people, but training them and having them understand how to execute your strategy. So basically having, again, going back to that team development, team building, and providing people not only training, but mentorship.
Lesson 3, what kind of markets? He specializes in small to medium markets.
What we have found over the years, particularly in the middle market, is that having that specialty, having that focus, gives us a clear advantage. You know, we can move a lot quicker, we can identify opportunities a lot faster, and once we make an investment, we typically can, have a higher impact in that investment and generate a better return.
Lesson 4, what 3 sectors to specialize?
Sector driven. So we typically are investing in one of 3 sectors, technology, industrials, or in the consumer sector. The first 2 being the largest sectors for us. So in technology, for example, we're looking for companies that have a particular technology that makes it difficult to replicate, that have a customer base that is very difficult to dislodge. We're building the proverbial, basically, Warren Buffett moat around our businesses that we like.
Lesson 5, increase operational efficiency.
And once we find those businesses, what we're trying to also identify is how we can make those businesses better. We're trying to find ways to augment the management team, to grow sales, to improve margins. In many cases, we have to retrench. We have to make the business a little smaller or change the way the company is doing business to then basically enable that business to continue to grow and execute.
Lesson 6, the importance of mentors.
Mentorship and role models have actually played a really key, integral part of my professional development. Going back to my career at Goldman Sachs, where I started out as a young analyst, and I had a few mentors there that really helped lead the way. Even to the present day, where there's still, kind of others that have come before me, before us, that have led the way. People like Robert Smith. He was my staffer at Goldman Sachs 20 years ago. He's still very much a mentor and a role model out there.
Lesson 7, his business model is 60% the same as Robert Smith. Let's take a look at the business model of Robert Smith. Robert Smith started his private equity firm in 2000. That's 6 years ahead of Feliciano. The business strategy of Robert Smith is to focus exclusively on investing in enterprise software companies. The business strategy of Robert F. Smith is much more focused and concentrated and also better performing. Lesson 8, his other co-founder, Behdad Eghbali. His business partner is Behdad Eghbali, an Iran-born U.S. citizen and a graduate of UC Berkeley. Behdad is 3 years younger than Jose, and in 2020, he too became a self-made billionaire. Lesson 9, be the best in class by 3 steps. First, hiring the right people. Second, mentor the right people. Third, working for investors.
We want to be known as the best investment firm, the best boutique, the firm that you think about as the best in class. And if we do that well, which means that we have basically, hired the right people, mentored the right people, and done the right thing for our investors and generated the right returns, hopefully top quartile, top decile returns.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.